The American Express Gold Card, one of the most controversial credit cards on YouTube at the moment, with 50% of credit card content creators saying to renew it and the other 50% saying to cancel it. It can be quite confusing if you should still be applying for this credit card. Now, me personally, I am on team renew, as this card unlocks immense value for my specific lifestyle. And in this video, I want to outline 5 specific things that you personally need to take into consideration before applying for the AMEX Gold. Now, before we hop into that, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, as it directly supports the algorithm, and I would love for you guys to come along this journey with me. Hopping into the first principle, and what I personally believe to be the most important at the time of filming this video, is the potential uncertainty of the American Express Gold Card. Last week, the CEO of American Express stated that we can expect around 40 credit card refreshers to come by the end of this calendar year. Now, if you're unaware of American Express's track record, refresh usually means to increase those annual fees. And as we just saw with the Hilton co-branded hotel cards and the Delta co-branded travel credit cards, these credit cards all just got refreshed and price tags substantially increased. Now, while it hasn't been stated, I personally believe the gold card is on the chopping block, and we need to start mentally preparing for a $300 to $350 price tag in the near distant future by the end of this calendar year. Writing the topic of annual fees directly into our second principle, that is that this credit card is kind of expensive. It comes with a $250 hefty price tag, and in exchange, you are unlocking 4% cash back on groceries and dining. That is the main components of this credit card, because these are conventionally high areas of spend, especially if you are someone that frequently eats out, or you have a family where you are buying groceries or frequently eating out. Me personally, I do have a high area of spend, where last year I contacted support and I spent around $18,000 on both groceries and dining. This got me around $750 of cash back last year, so I got 3 folds of my annual fee back in cash back. And that's what I want to note in this topic, is that if you do not have high areas of spend, then something a little bit cheaper, such as a no annual fee credit card that gets you at least 3% cash back on dining, may be more suitable. So my primary caution with this credit card is ensure that you have justifiable expenses to justify this card. Now, I do know the credits do offset the annual fee if you utilize the Uber credits and dining credits. But if this is all you're doing, you are essentially paying for Uber and dining in advance and not unlocking tangible value. So make sure that you have high areas of spend before you apply for this credit card. Moving on to our third principle, and probably my personal favorite because of how it fits my lifestyle, but I need to put a cautionary tale because it can get dicey, and that is the monthly statement credits. If you're unaware, the American Express Gold Card comes with 2 specific credits. One, $120 Uber credits, where you get $10 via Uber every month, whether it's for Uber transportation or Uber Eats. And the second is a $120 dining credit. This credit can be utilized solely at specific restaurants such as Cheesecake Factory, Shake Shack, or even Grubhub. Now, unfortunately, these credits are given to you on a month-to-month basis, and you do not get this large lump sum. So where the trap can kind of be created is if you are someone that doesn't regularly use Uber Eats or Grubhub or dine at Shake Shack or Cheesecake Factory, you can start forcing yourself to spend out of your normal daily lifestyle solely to capture a $10 credit. This is where you can start to lose value in the card, and the card can start directing your life, which for me personally, whenever that happens, it's probably time to cancel a card. How I personally go around this is Uber Eats and Grubhub both have a pickup option, and I personally always do my work from home days downstairs at a local cafe. So I personally am getting coffee that I was already going to buy with these credits, and I am unlocking value solely by doing what I normally do. This is how you obtain value from a card. Once you start exiting your regular daily spend and forcing yourself to do something like go to Cheesecake Factory, I believe that is where this card may not be right. Before we move on to our fourth principle, guys, if you've made it this far, I would just like to ask if you are enjoying this content. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, as it directly supports my channel and it allows me to continue to produce content such as this. So if you are enjoying this content, I would highly appreciate if you just smash that subscribe button. With only 2 principles left, we're going to move to to our second last one, being that the American Express is sometimes referred to as a coupon book. And that is true because if you're unaware, the American Express Gold Card does have an offer tab where it has a wide variety of offers, an astronomical number like 100, 150, over a wide area of specialties. They can have electronics, food, events, hotels, where it'll offer you an exclusive coupon, such as spend $20 at this restaurant and you get $5 cash back. This can be intimidating if you've never dealt with a coupon tab. If you've never seen this, I highly recommend. The way I navigate around it is an app called AMEX Rewards. I am not receiving any money. I have no commission. I'm not affiliated with the company. It's just something that makes my life simpler. And to me, the credit card game, the key is to keep it simple. This app directly accepts all my offers because if you don't accept the offer, then you don't have it. And number two, it helps me keep track of all of these credits. I'm going to eat at a restaurant. It's as simple as just going into Max Rewards and typing in the name of the restaurant. If there's an active credit that it's accepted, it'll tell me. It'll be something such as spend $20, get $5 cash back. So you would get your normal 4% cash back on dining as well as that extra lump sum. I've seen some crazy offers for hotels. I've even seen Best Buy, something such as spend $500, get $100 cash back. This is essentially getting a 20% discount on a purchase that you were already going to make. So my advice is if this is something that doesn't appeal to you, then this is something that you need to think of before you apply for this credit card. The last principle of what you need to consider prior to applying for this card is just the sheer amount of competition that American Express has. With a $250 annual fee, we have a wide array of credit cards such as the Bilt MasterCard, the Chase Freedom Flex, the Capital One Saver One card. These are all cards that have similar multipliers at 3% cash back on dining without any substantial annual fees. So I need you to assess your daily habits. If you're someone like myself that has an elevated area of spend, or you have something such as a family of 3, 4, 5, that you are spending $1,000+ a month on groceries, then you can get this credit card or consider getting it. The one thing I want to please caution you of is do not get this credit card for a status symbol. As someone that has had an American Express for a multitude of years, I promise you guys, no one cares that you have an American Express. Whether it's a gold card, a platinum card, a blue card, a green card, whatever color you want to throw out there, do not get these cards for status. There are a wide variety of credit cards that can offer you the same multipliers or a little bit less, but make sure this credit card applies to your life and do not just get this credit card because of the name American Express. Assess all of the variables spoken about in this video and make sure that this credit card applies to your life and you can get the utmost value out of it. And if it doesn't, that is okay. There is other credit cards on the market. That concludes our list, guys, of 5 things that you need to assess prior to applying for your American Express Gold Card. Now, all those cons listed aside, I personally love this credit card and it is a mainstay in my wallet because I spend high levels in these 2 main multiplier categories, such as dining and groceries. Now, if they do not, like I said earlier, that is okay. There is a multitude others of no annual fee credit cards that unlock similar levels of value. The one thing I want to caution you is do not get this credit card solely because of the name American Express. There's other cards on the market that can get you similar levels of value. Now, if you enjoyed content such as this, guys, I would highly appreciate if you like, comment, subscribe, smash that subscribe button as I will continue to pump out content such as this. And check out these 2 videos on American Express credit cards as well as what is in my wallet at this time of filming.